Whalebreaker update comes in September and will bring 2 new mission types. One is a weekly Archon fight, which gives some shards you can use to permanently buff Warframe. And the second thing that was already teased is playing as QoL. That all is behind some short quest, that's probably an introduction to the system. But yeah, it looks fun. Those shards basically act like mods, and they can be used via helmet system. Aoe Nerf. Now this one was totally unexpected. Could not see this happening. Maybe Brahma and Zar blurred vision though. But basically they're actually limiting its ammo for now. They're reducing how much range you get from Prime and Firestorm and Prime Fulmination. They're removing the headshot bonus for AoE damage, while also increasing a headshot bonus for precision weapons. Prime Sure-Footed is not being nerfed yet, but they're considering it. My honest opinion is that they will nerf how Prime Sure-Footed works with AoE. Wukong Nerf was also one that surprises absolutely everyone. His clone will consume your ammo now, and will have its damage reduced. But they buffed Wukong's stick. They're changing how ammo works, and balancing the pickups in a different way, so we'll see how all that plays out when it comes out. Riven Changes. Whalebreaker will bring Riven Changes they talked about before. Rivens won't consume a Riven slot until you put a Riven on a weapon. More Warframe augments are arriving with that update, and more Void Shell skins. Armor stripping abilities are basically getting a huge buff, and they're basically making it easier to strip 100% armor now. Starter Warframes also got some buffs, like Excalibur's first ability got to Force Slash, Max Pull will be busted, and Volt's speed buff apparently needed more speed. Yeah, I don't get that either. Let's change the Syndicates. You no longer have to use Syndicate sigils to get the standing. Now sigils are just cosmetic. As for which Syndicate you're feeding your XP to, you just get to pick that in the menu. 50th Warframe's Tyanax is coming with this update, and it will be delivered in your inventory for free as long as you log in 2 weeks after the update drops. After that, Warframe will be farmable in the Whalebreaker content. Tyanax comes with Spear Gun, which we all love, but general thought of the kit is that it's a brawling focused Warframe. And to add to it, earlier this week we had a short stream from D sharing some logistics on how Warframe and Soulframe are living inside Digital Extremes at the same time. For one, team is not being flat out separated. Same team is still working on Warframe, and they appear to be scaling up at Digital Extremes to get more demand done. Which sounds cool. Also, Steve mentioned a few times that technology will be shared between games, so one should still benefit the other. Jeff mentioned that Steve has a rather optimistic idea to have Soulframe be playable in about a year. We'll see how that plays out. I'm all up for it. Steve shared some baseline details for what Soulframe is about. The game will definitely inherit some things with Warframe. It's a co-op, it will be free to play MMO, and it will have different pace compared to Warframe. They did not share much on what will or won't be moved from Warframe to Soulframe, except for dancing. No dancing in Soulframe, as of now. They hinted the Viri dropping at the end of the year, which is, kinda expected. But for Whalebreaker update, it all around looks fun to me. There's a lot of changes coming at once, so it will be a huge thing to unpack once it drops. That's it for this video. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.